At our wedding 20 years ago, someone toasted my husband and me in the following way. They said to my new husband, whose name is Jacques, they said, "Take your bride's hand in between your hands." Now remember this moment. Savor this moment, because this will be the last time that you will have the upper hand. It must have been a very wise person who said this, who was already married. It is my privilege to say a few words to you about Jacques. Some of you know him as son, as brother, as father, as colleague, but I would like to share a little bit with you as him as a husband. I have chosen the acronym CHAOS to explain our relationship. C is for compassion. One of the first things I noticed about Jacques when I met him was his kind spirit. The very first date we took was on the streets in Toronto, Ontario, and we made ham and cheese sandwiches and handed them out to the homeless people. H stands for heroic. There are times, especially now as we enter the season of having teenage children at home, that I need a hero. To be saved from my kids, to be saved from myself. Just the other day, my daughter and I were having one of those heated discussions, and Jacques swooped in and he calmed the storm, and he was able to use his mediation techniques and soothe our angry spirits. He is my hero. He might not wear spandex or a cape, thank goodness, but he is still my hero. A in CHAOS is for adventure. Jacques likes to work hard and play hard. He is a family physician and an ER doctor, and he makes impact not only locally in Black Diamond, where he has his practice, but also globally when he's done medical missions ranging from Ghana, West Africa, to Nicaragua, Central America. We have done things such as whitewater rafting in Australia. We've climbed Machu Picchu in Peru, and we've gone horseback riding in the Rockies. Jacques doesn't mind roughing it, and he proved this while we were still dating. We decided to go on a 5-day camping trip in Algonquin Park in Ontario. Beautiful place. We were university students though, and we were watching every penny. So we decided to rent the aluminum canoe, heavy, instead of the more expensive but lighter fiberglass canoe. We decided to compensate by removing all of the things that we had packed and repacking our backpacks. After we had gone canoeing and portaging to the first campsite, and we're getting ready for dinner, we unpacked our backpack only to discover we forgot the lighter back at the car. Sorting through all of our things, we discovered one of those compasses that when you twist off the lid comes with 5 waterproof matches, which meant that we had 1 match per day. No second chances on lighting that fire. Thank goodness Jacques was an outdoorsman and we enjoyed a hot dinner every night for our camping trip. The O in CHAOS is for optimistic. Jacques is very positive, determined, and resourceful. His mind finds opportunities and solutions for almost every situation, and this gives him hope for the future. I mean, he's made it 20 years with me, so that has to say something, right? The core of his attitude towards life stems from his integrity. Jacques does what he says that he'll do. And the source of this integrity comes from him knowing God and following his words from the Bible. S is for service. Jacques has dedicated his life to serving others, not only as a doctor, but also in the capacity of coaching soccer, leading a boys' club at church. And for me, I am astonished at the number of times that he has somehow miraculously, magically cleaned up the house while I was away on a training event. I don't know how he does it. I can't do it. I think he bribes the kids. Whatever method that he uses, I'm okay with that. Since acts of service is one of my love languages, I feel loved and appreciated every time he takes the trash out, or he makes the bed, or all the little things that he does for me. Am I the perfect wife? Hardly. That's what makes our marriage even more amazing. Even though it can be chaotic living with me, love has kept us together. Like the love from 1 Corinthians 13. Love that is patient and kind. It's not envious or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. Love bears all things. It believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never ends. I raise a toast to my husband, Jacques. May we continue to love each other chaotically for the next 20 years.